Retro Rob plays everything.
Hey, Rob here, and today we're going to be looking at a budget gaming headset, the SA810, for about 25 bucks off of Amazon. It's got generally good reviews. I picked this one up for my wife. We're both going to have headsets now for our Xbox One gaming, so I'm going to review it with that in mind, although I will definitely test it for you guys on the PC. There'll be a link down below to this guy, by the way, if you're interested in it. Basically, if it sucks horribly, I'll end up stuck with it, and if it's decent, my wife will take it. She likes the look of it a little bit better than the Turtle Beach that I reviewed a couple weeks back. Alright, specification. Whoa, that is so barely English. Specification, loud hailer diameter. 50 millimeter, unless loud hailer is a really technical audio term that I don't know. Frequency range 20 to 20,000 hertz. Okay. Sensitivity 115 plus or minus 3 decibels at 1 kilohertz. Impedance 32 ohms. Maximum endurance power 20 milliwatts. Mic sensitivity plus, oh, I'm sorry, minus 32 decibels and plus or minus 3 decibels. This is beginning to be a little bit weird. Mic frequency range, let's not bother with this. Headset cable length, though, that's important. It's 1.5 meters. Input plug is a 3.5 millimeter, which of course you do need for your Xbox. And it says it weighs 0.365 grams. Wait, or 365 grams. It makes a little more sense. Oh yeah, my reading not so good, but neither is their writing. Let's look at the features here on the side of the box. Can clear reduction in field of slight sound incoming direction. Okay. Unique style of shape, as well as hidden microphone for stylish display. It's not hidden, it's on a big stalk. All the human engineering design, all of it, all of the human engineering design is in this. 15-degree reversal split cool earmuffs. Multi-point corrosion head beam through global. There's some features for you. Let's open it. This can be pretty basic. Yeah. This is some pretty basic packaging. Which, nothing wrong with that. Okay, it comes in a big bubbly bag. Ooh, you can pop these for hours. That's worth the 20 bucks alone. Silica gel desiccant. Do not eat this, folks. For the love of Pete. Cable looks pretty nice. It is a cloth cable. I like that. Class. Does come with a manual. I'm going to guess. Instructions for use headset products. Yeah, it's going to be, it has diagram, but a little bit worrisome. Not very good English in it. Alright, looking at the headset. The plastics feel kind of mid-grade. Not bad, though. Headset has decent flex to it. Again, it's not as high of production values as some of the others I've dealt with. But it's not bad. These are clearly very plasticky, the earmuffs. But they look nice, and they look like they're going to feel comfortable. Here is the mic. It flips up. Degrees of movement. Decent flex. Can I pull it out? Yes, it can. If you got a really big head, that will definitely come in handy. And then, of course, there are some pads up top. And the pads up top feel pretty good. They feel like decent quality. So, plastic quality is moderate. Not bad. Not like super or anything. Let's take a look at this, because there's supposed to be controls. Yeah, here it is. And here we have the control stalk, and I'm assuming this is for the mic on-off. Volume control. It's pretty slick looking. It's not bad. The plastics on this, they don't feel as good as a headset, but again, they're not terrible. And then here is the single adapter. So this is what you would plug into an Xbox controller. And then looking right here, we can split it in case you want to use it with a PC. Now, my laptop will actually accept this connector, so if we're going to test the mic, that should work. Alright, so I'm going to go play with these a couple days and then get back to you and tell you how I feel about them. Okay, so my wife and I have been testing out the SADES SA810 for about 2 weeks now, and the results are largely positive. Right now I'm talking through the microphone that's built into the headset, and as you can hear, it's really pretty clear. In fact, I would rate it quite a bit better than the Turtle Beach that I did a few weeks back. I can't even, believe how much better this mic sounds than that one. That said, you mostly buy these for the actual audio capabilities. It's better than you would expect from a $20 headset. I think the mid-ranges are really clear. It sounds really good. The bass is solid, but it doesn't give you that like rattle, that like strong boom feeling that the more expensive headsets do. But that said, it's not bad. It does have enough bass to, you can feel like you're getting some decent quality sound out of it. The high tones, not quite as good. They are a little bit crackly, but they're not bad. I've definitely heard worse for more money, so they're really pretty darn decent. I mean, the whole range is okay. It's just not as wide or as deep of a range as you would maybe wish out of a really expensive headset. But that said, they're good. I mean, I know I'm harping on it because I use a lot of good headsets and you kind of get used to that range, but it's way better than I expected, I'll say. As far as the little control goes, it feels kind of cheap and light, but we haven't had any problems. There's been no breakage on this thing at all. My wife has some complaints about it. She says that she doesn't really like looking for this control, as opposed to like some of the models that have the little module that plugs into the Xbox controller. So, something to note, you're going to have to trace this wire down to go find it. That said, it does have like a really huge mic cutoff button, so it's really easy to find once you do track it down with your hand. You can probably do that in the dark, which is, a bit of a plus. No other controls there, no bass boost, just a basic volume control, and that is it for that. I found the volume to be a little bit low on the Xbox. My wife did not, so we just respectfully disagree. It's not like low or low, but it's a little bit lower than I would have expected out of it, but not bad. It's not like terrible or anything. Just something to know if you really like the a little bit louder sound. It's not really super loud. The other thing is, this is pretty cool. I really love these braided cords. It's held up really well. I know some of these are really prone to fraying, but after 2 weeks, there's no sign that they're starting to fray. So that's really nice. Same goes for like this top edge. It feels like cheap plastic, but it hasn't come apart and doesn't feel like it's going to yet. It does feel super light. Sound isolation is minimal. There's not a whole lot of sound isolation here, so if you are in a loud area, you're definitely going to hear the background noise. This can be a plus or a minus at a LAN party depending on whether you want to hear the people next to you or not. It might be fine for LAN parties if you want to hear somebody next to you, but if you don't want to hear the guy next door, these aren't going to cut it because the sound isolation isn't really good. All in all, though, I think, given the build quality of the thing and the general sound quality, I think for the around $20 that this thing is, man, it's a pretty good deal. I mean, I've definitely dealt with much more expensive headsets that sounded and were constructed way worse. So, gets a big old thumbs up from me. I'll probably have a link down to Amazon below if you want to check them out. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this review, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And I'll see you in a couple days. Bye.
Retro Rocks Gaming Videos.